Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at the DAKOYU DKYOUNG Pro. This is available at the moment on DAKOYUTools.com. I believe once these have sold out, they're not going to be restocked, so it's definitely worth getting one now. They're around £30, about $35, something like that. It comes in this case, which is their old logo. They've got a new logo now, so sort of all the newer products will come with new logos, both on the tool and the case. But this is their older style case. You've got like a big pouch there for a flashlight, and you have the vertical and horizontal belt carrying options, and it's a big Velcro affair. So inside we have the very colourful green and blue aluminium scales. They look quite textured, but they're not. They're very smooth to the touch, but they're like an anodised finish. They look quite nice. This shares the same chassis as the X1, which is here. Obviously, this is a lot cheaper than the X1, but the X1 has some premium tool options, but I'll show you those in a moment. So let's take a look. First of all, let's have a look. We have the file here, which is a cross-cut file and a standard file, and you've also got your sort of hacksaw there. On the X1, you have the cross-cut and you have the diamond file. So that's the difference between those two on the files. It feels like a pretty decent file. It's not very aggressive, but it feels like it will do the job. On the other side, we have the small serrated blade, and that is really sharp. I've used it quite a lot on the X1, and they're very good. And we have the main blade, which comes very sharp from factory. I'll show you that. Ooh. Just knocks the camera up. As you can see, very sharp. And obviously on the X1, that's where most of the expense comes from, because you've got DAKOYU's version of Magna Cut, which is Magna Blade. But that's obviously a very hard super steel, and you've got your ceramic bearings, easy to flick out with a thumb stud there. Obviously you don't get any of that with the DKYOUNG Pro, but still nice smooth action on the blade. You can still deploy it single-handed, that's not a problem at all. And finally, on the outside accessible tools, you have the scissors. And we'll have to do a little test. They're exactly the same scissors on the X1, but they go through the paracord, no problem at all. Let me just clean that out of the way. Okay. The other thing is the pocket clip. You have a very sturdy pocket clip there, and it's got a very cool mechanism. You just press in this little button in here, and you can then just slide that out and remove it. I don't think you got the option to, it's the only place you can put the pocket clip on these because of that mechanism, but it just clips in there. Not much side to side wobble. You always get that in these kind of mechanisms, not much really you can do. But yeah, that's quite a unique looking mechanism there for the pocket clip. Okay, inside we have the ply heads, the usual affair. It's the needle nose standard, and then you've got your replaceable wire cutters in there as well. Exactly the same ply head, but not on this one because I've actually modified this X1. As you can see, I've made it into that. But the X1 is exactly the same ply head as you see on the DKYOUNG here. tools, you have the 1/4" bit driver, comes with a flat and a Phillips ball detent mechanism to make it stay inside. There isn't, I don't think you can see in there, but there isn't a magnet in this. Easy to put a magnet in there if you want. The later versions of the X1s, the ones you can buy now on the website, they will all come with a magnet in the bit driver. Again, you just press that tab there to release it. And inside tools, you have can opener, and that's also a wire stripper. You have your awl, the sewing eye, and you have the flat screwdriver, bigger screwdriver, bottle cap opener, and that's pretty much it in that side. They're exactly the same tool set as you get in the X1, so I won't bother showing you the X1. You get your ruler markings, so you can set it up like that. Nice tool. Let's give it away. Where's my scales? Okay. So in grams, it weighs 264, and compare that to the X1. I haven't got a pocket clip on this, but it won't make too much difference. 260, so it's not a huge amount. And we'll put that in ounces, 9.3 ounces versus 9.2. So there you go, really nice, well-made tool. I really like the X1, don't have any complaints at all about that, and this is just the slightly more budget version, but you're still getting a really, really good tool. Excellent quality workmanship on everything, as usual, from DAKOYU. Nice, I love the way these open, really nice and smooth, and obviously all the ply heads are ready to go, not like sometimes you get with leathermans, you have to spend ages trying to break them in. Yeah, really good tool, well worth the money. Go and check it out on DAKOYUTools.com. Until next time, thanks for watching.